to a hot day here at Islands of Adventure. Grand opening of VelociCoaster right here behind me. I was here this morning and the wait was 3-4 hours, but it has gone since down. Literally the line was right here where I'm standing. You got, for those of you wondering where I am, right down here around the corner is River Adventure. And the line was back here this morning. It was 3 or 4 hours. It has since gone down drastically. As you can see, there is no line up here right now. So I figured I'd go live here right on YouTube really quick and walk you guys down and show you the coaster. It's been quiet. I don't know if it broke down or what, but there hasn't been a launch here in a few minutes. So we'll see what happens. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll take a stroll down to VelociCoaster, the main entrance area, and kind of show you guys around. Like I said, the line was back here today, all the way back to Raptor Encounter. It at one point the line went all the way down to River Adventure. It has since gotten way down, and it's been about a 90 to 100 minute wait. I haven't seen a train go yet. Oh, there's a train on the launch. Looks like a rollback happened. So that's what happened. So there won't be any trains launching for a little bit. They actually used, the line was here this morning, and they actually had these gates open, and they were using part of the Forbidden Journey extended queue for VelociCoaster, but all that has since been gone and away, and they are now, the line is pretty much down by the front main entrance area. I'm going to show you guys this rollback because this is pretty cool. So that's what actually happens when a rollback happens. The train has the, and then it launches them, and then it launches again. So one day I'll get one of those, hopefully. So, all right, let's continue over to VelociCoaster, and I'll bring you guys down in front of the ride.
Yeah, I think that.
It is busy, busy, busy at the park today. I don't know if it's because of VelociCoaster or just summer crowds, but it is busy here today. I think my phone's trying to connect to the Wi-Fi, so I just turned it off. If you guys are in the chat, be sure to say hi.
Also, I found out these two raptors are supposed to represent the original entrance of Doing Things. The dragons also do that.
And there she goes. The wait time says 120 right now. I waited that earlier and the line was all the way back to about Pizza Predatoria, so I don't know how accurate that is. Give or take, it's probably that, maybe 90 minutes, 100 minutes. No, Mr. Coaster, the crowds aren't too bad right now. There's been a constant trickle of people coming down. The big rush is kind of done and over. This thing just eats through the people. I think they're running 4 trains. They're running either 3 or 4 trains, so, and they get, as soon as a train clears the paddock, another one's launched out, so it eats through people. This thing is a capacity hog, so it chews through the crowds. And they do, I'll bring you guys over here and show you. I posted a video on the ThrillGeek Twitter, but, no, you're fine, thank you. There is a churro stand. They are handing out free churros to people as they get off VelociCoaster today. VelociCoaster has come full circle. So that's really cool. Here's a look at the VelociCoaster test seat for those of you that haven't seen it. And on this test seat, I don't know if you'll be able to see it because of the sunlight, but you can actually test it out. And there's a green light. I don't know if you can tell it's green. But once it turns green, that means it's red. And then once it gets down to a certain point, it turns green. And they do have metal detectors on VelociCoaster. So they have free lockers. And they have this little area where you can, I'll put my bag in here to kind of give you an idea of how big it is. There's my hand. That's how big the free lockers are. But they're designed really cool. The cool thing about the VelociCoaster lock, here's a look at the VelociCoaster exit. You got your photo, on-ride photo over here. But all the screaming to quiet down. But the cool thing about the VelociCoaster lockers is the way they're designed. You put your stuff in the locker one way, and then you don't come back to that area. You actually get off the ride, and you're on the opposite side of the lockers. So you open up your locker on the opposite side. It's a really clever design. It saves a lot of congestion and a lot of people crowding around the lockers. The fact that there's a separate area to put your stuff in the locker and a separate area to take your stuff out. It's such a clever design. I'll come over here and show you guys the inverted stall. Lots of Universal employees out here celebrating today. Everybody just having a good day celebrating VelociCoaster. Here's a look at the two raptor statues that are they are actually designed to pay respect, kind of an homage to Dueling Dragons. The two dragon statues that used to be outside the entrance of Dueling Dragons, these two raptor statues are, yeah, Michael, it's a nice day, but it is hot. It is hot, hot, hot today. And there she goes over there to the double helix. And here's the twisted switch track. And then it goes over into the Mosasaurus roll, which Unfortunately, you can't see from here. I wish you could, but yeah. As you can tell, there's been a constant flow of people coming down to the VelociCoaster entrance area to experience it. But very smooth day. The ride's been running fantastic. I've been here since probably 9:30 this morning, and I haven't seen it gone down yet. They've been pumping out trains about every probably 30 or just under 30 seconds. So, yeah, it is a hot one today. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sweating. Here it comes. Woo! Such a good coaster. I've ridden it just about a dozen times, and every time I discover something new that I absolutely love about it from start to finish. It's such a good coaster. So get out here as soon as you can for VelociCoaster, because it's an incredible addition to this park. I love it. The whole experience is phenomenal. Let me turn it around here. You can see the extended queue over here on the opposite side of this fence. It goes all the way down, then it snakes back around this way. Yeah, Mr. Coaster, I tell a lot of people, if you love Maverick, you're absolutely going to love VelociCoaster, because it is very similar in a lot of ways, but it's also got some unique features. Like the inverted stall. The inverted stall is so much fun. Such a fun ride from start to finish. Like you don't get to catch your breath from the first part in the Raptor paddock, and then you hit that second launch that launches you from 40 to 70, I believe it is, and then you're up over that top hat, and it's just a whole nother insane second half of this ride. It never stops. But you can see they do have extended queue over here. You go down, when you go down to the main VelociCoaster entrance, they have people come all the way down here, and then it curves back around and it goes back up into the building. So just because you see people going in right there at the entrance doesn't mean they're going right in. They actually go in and go to the left and then come all the way down here and then snake all the way back down. And then you're inside the interior part of the queue. And that's where the air conditioning is. So that's the best part of the queue. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Just doing a quick live stream here on YouTube. Yeah, they did. They did such a great job squeezing this coaster in here. More so the first part over by the Raptor paddock area. This second half is a little more stretched out because they got a little bit more room back here. But the first part in the Raptor paddock is so tight and so compact, it's really intense. And then you hit the second launch and you come up over the top hat, and this part just hits even harder, but in a different way. It's got so many different elements, like the inverted stall, the double helix over here, and then you got the Mosasaurus roll over there. It hits on so many different levels, this ride, from start to finish. So I've been posting a whole bunch of other pictures and videos over on our Twitter. Even me enjoying my free churro. So if you guys want to head on over to our Twitter at ThrillGeek, you can check it out there. Yeah, the corkscrew. I'm gonna slap you. I had to rant and rave about that on Twitter. And my snobby coaster enthusiast self doesn't rear its head too much. So I'm an easygoing guy, but every now and then my snobby coaster enthusiast self has to come out. So. But anyways, not too much more to see here, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. Just wanted to do a quick live stream here from Islands of Adventure on grand opening day of VelociCoaster. Be sure to check out all of our other VelociCoaster content. We do have several other videos up here on our YouTube channel for you to check out. Our first Emily, Barry, myself, our first ride impression video. We have it up here on our YouTube channel, so be sure to check that out. We also have our podcast review episode where we talk more about VelociCoaster. So all sorts of other, let me be quiet for a second. All sorts of other VelociCoaster content for you guys to enjoy on all of our channels, our website, the podcast, all that jazz. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you guys on the next stream. Be safe. Be sure to like this video, but if you're watching it, be sure to leave a comment. Check out all of our other videos, and we'll see you guys on the next video.